And it comes in two sizes, a 16-inch model, and for the first time, a compact yet immensely powerful 14-inch model, which shares the same remarkable features and capabilities. The all-new aluminum enclosure optimizes internal space for more performance and features. And it is precisely machined around an advanced thermal system. It can move 50% more air even at lower fan speeds. And it's all in a design that's just 16.8 millimeters thin and 4.7 pounds on the 16-inch model, and just 15.5 millimeters thin and 3.5 pounds on the 14-inch model.
Let's start with the keyboard. Users value the full-height function row on the standalone Magic Keyboard, and we've brought it to the MacBook Pro. The physical keys replace the touch bar, bringing back the familiar tactile feel of mechanical keys that Pro users love. The keyboard is set in a double anodized black well that elegantly highlights the backlit glyphs on the keys, and it's complemented by our expansive, industry-leading Force Touch trackpad that's perfect for Pro applications. On one side, there's an HDMI port for conveniently connecting to displays and TVs, a Thunderbolt 4 port which connects to high-speed peripherals, and an SD card slot enabling fast access to media. On the other side, the headphone jack now has advanced support for high-impedance headphones, and there are 2 more Thunderbolt 4 ports for a total of 3 in the system. And yes, MagSafe is coming back to the MacBook Pro. MagSafe 3 has a new design that supports more power into the system, and you can still charge via the Thunderbolt ports. Display support is better than ever as well. With M1 Pro, you can connect up to 2 Pro Display XDRs. And with M1 Max, you can connect up to 3 Pro Display XDRs and a 4K TV all at the same time. That's over 75 million pixels of screen real estate. And you still have ports available to connect to high-fidelity headphones and camera media, all without a single adapter.
On the new MacBook Pro, we're taking the stunning Retina display to an entirely new level. We started by bringing the sides of the enclosure closer to the active area of the display, resulting in a 24% thinner border. We also expanded the display up and around the camera, making the top border 60% thinner, giving you even more screen real estate. And macOS takes full advantage of this extra space by raising the menu bar up and out of the way, automatically wrapping it around the camera to give you more room for your content. With this new design, the displays are now larger. The 16-inch model has a 16.2-inch display in nearly the same size enclosure, for a total of 7.7 million. That's the most ever in a Mac notebook. The 14-inch model has an expansive 14.2-inch active area and a total of 5.9 million pixels, with refresh rates up to 120 Hz, and video editors can still choose a standard refresh rate when they need to lock one in. And the display is uncompromising in its performance. The state-of-the-art backlight features thousands of mini LEDs arranged in individually controlled local dimming zones. This enables up to an astonishing 1,000 nits of sustained full-screen brightness, 1,600 nits of peak brightness, and a staggering 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio.
So we've doubled the resolution of the camera to 1080p and used a lens with a wider aperture that lets in more light. Together with a larger image sensor that has more efficient pixels, the camera delivers 2 times better low-light performance. Let's talk about the audio experience. First, we made our industry-leading studio-quality mics even better with an up to 60% lower noise floor, which means you get crystal clear recordings that capture the subtlest sounds. The new 16-inch Pro has an even better 6-speaker sound system that features 2 tweeters and 4 force-canceling woofers. The tweeters are nearly 2 times larger, purifying the sound on mids and highs for a clearer soundstage. The woofer diaphragms are also larger and have an increased range of motion, so they can now displace twice as much air. This allows them to deliver 80% more bass. It also means they go half an octave deeper, revealing a range of notes you previously couldn't hear. And we've brought this sensational 6-speaker sound system to the 14-inch Pro as well.
The 16-inch model with M1 Pro and M1 Max has up to 2 times faster CPU performance than the previous generation with the Core i9. M1 Pro is up to 2.5 times faster than the prior 16-inch model with the fastest GPU. And M1 Max is up to 4 times faster. This boost is dramatic for graphics-intensive tasks like rendering scenes in Cinema 4D. And when it comes to machine learning, you'll get up to 5 times faster performance. Now let's look at the 14-inch model, which is also configurable with M1 Max, our most powerful chip. Compared to the 13-inch model with a Core i7, the 14-inch Pro has up to 3.7 times faster CPU performance. For graphics, M1 Pro delivers up to 9 times faster performance, and M1 Max is up to an astonishing 13 times faster. And ML tasks are up to 11 times faster. The unified memory architecture enables workflows that were previously unimaginable on a notebook. Even the latest Pro PC laptops top out at 16 gigs of video memory. MacBook Pro has up to 64 gigabytes of unified memory, so apps have dramatically more memory for the most demanding graphics tasks. The 14-inch model delivers up to 17 hours of video playback, which is 7 additional hours. And the 16-inch model gets up to 21 hours of video playback, which is 10 additional hours and the longest battery life ever on a Mac notebook. And the new MacBook Pro now supports fast charge for the very first time on Mac, so it can charge up to 50% in just 30 minutes.
So that's the new MacBook Pro. We couldn't be more excited about what this groundbreaking system can do, all for $1999. And when you compare the new 16-inch Pro to the previous model, you also get a massive boost in performance and capabilities for $24.99. Both models are available in silver and space gray. You can order it today, and it'll be available next week.
The M1 Pro die is built using the industry-leading 5nm process technology and features a massive 33.7 billion transistors. That's more than twice M1. All those transistors deliver even more performance, starting with a 10-core CPU with 8 high-performance cores and 2 high-efficiency cores. For graphics, M1 Pro features 16 GPU cores, 8 more than M1. These additional cores, along with increased memory bandwidth, give M1 Pro up to 2 times faster graphics performance than M1. M1 Pro has our industry-leading media engine that accelerates video processing while using very little power. And finally, M1 Pro includes other advanced technologies for a complete Pro system, like a powerful engine to drive multiple displays, and additional Thunderbolt controllers to deliver even more I/O bandwidth, and so much more. So that's M1 Pro. I am thrilled to introduce M1 Max. This incredible chip builds on M1 Pro and takes its amazing capabilities to new heights. M1 Max has the same powerful 10-core CPU complex of M1 Pro and doubles the GPU to a massive 32 cores. And it has an even more capable media engine with up to 2 times faster video encoding and 2 ProRes accelerators. So that's M1 Max, scaling up the M1 architecture even further. It's by far the most capable chip we've ever built.
These are the new AirPods with spatial audio, featuring an all-new design inside and out with a force sensor for more control of your music and phone calls. To deliver the best sound quality, we designed a brand new low distortion driver created just for the new AirPods to provide powerful bass and crisp, clean, high frequencies, and to keep your music going during your toughest workouts or a jog in the rain. The next generation AirPods are sweat and water resistant. We wanted to find a way to make sure everyone has the best audio experience possible. And we achieved this in 2 ways. First, with our new contour design that delivers sound directly to your ears. Second, with adaptive EQ, a breakthrough feature in sound that we first made available with the AirPods Pro. Adaptive EQ provides the best audio experience customized for you in real time by adjusting frequencies in the sound to match what you are hearing to how it's supposed to be heard. The magical experience of AirPods makes it effortless to enjoy your music throughout the day. It begins the moment you open the case with the one-touch setup that automatically pairs to all of your Apple devices. making AirPods always ready when you are. And to extend your experience, we increase the battery life for up to 6 hours of listening time. Or, if you're in a hurry, 5 minutes of charge time gets you around an hour of use. And of course, the convenience of the charging case, giving you an additional 4 full charges for up to 30 hours of total listening time. To make charging your AirPods even more convenient, we added MagSafe and wireless charging to the case. All of this for $179. We will start taking orders today, and they will be available next week. The next generation AirPods join the world's most popular family of headphones.